Pennsylvania on the GOP ticket, and I hope this is better. Is it better, David?
How's that, Sue? Is it better?
It's much better.
Good.
Yeah, there's no point in continuing when I can't hear you, so that's good.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, and your Attorney General bid is a little bit more tame than the Democratic ticket, but still, it's important to get that message out because there's a lot ahead of you, and you want to give us a little bit about your background and why you want to be the Attorney General of the state of Pennsylvania, which is, as we know, the top cop.
Sure. My background is I've been the elected district attorney in Cumberland County, right outside Harrisburg, for the last 7 years. I was first assistant DA for about 5 years before that. I've spent my entire career in courtrooms in Pennsylvania, both in a little bit of civil practice, mostly criminal, mostly as prosecutor, locking up the bad guys when they deserve it. I've been a leader in the Pennsylvania DA's Association. And worked on all sorts of issues, legislative issues, and really enjoy that work. And the reason I'm running, Sue, is that I see this as an opportunity to continue the work that I've been able to do to help people. The Attorney General's office is so much larger than any DA's office, and the scope of what we're able to do in the office is so much larger. That's what really drives me every day. I have a great desire to serve and to help, and the opportunities are out there to do that in the AG's office, not just on the criminal side, but in consumer protection, charitable trust, things like that. That's really what has led me to take this step.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think that we're seeing so many instances anymore of all kinds of criminality. I'm sure from being the DA, you know that. And moving up to the state level it seems like a tremendous responsibility. What's your stance? Let me ask you this one, because I know the AG's office often gets involved in this, and they have these major drug busts in places like northeastern Pennsylvania. Are we making progress? I read an article over the weekend that said we should rethink it. I think it was in the Wall Street Journal. Where do you stand on this issue as a prosecutor, and where do you think we go from here?
Well, I will leave the sort of legalization debate and the debate about whether we're winning the war to the academics and the think tankers, because I'm out there on the streets, and I see what's going on. I see what this poison does, especially to kids in our communities. As soon as I get off the phone with you, I'm doing a press conference here in Cumberland County. We're going to announce the biggest bust of a marijuana grow operation that anybody can think of in the history of this county. Almost 3,000 plants, 158 pounds of packaged marijuana, money, cars, lengthy investigation. And what I do and what I believe is that the way that we're going to win this is to disrupt the business. We have to, and I talk about protecting our communities. Pennsylvania is a keystone state. We have, Route 81 and 80 and 79 out in the west, and the Turnpike in 95. And sure, we can lock up the drug dealers and put them away, and we need to do that when they deserve it. But the way that we're going to win is to disrupt the business. And I have the experience working together with federal authorities, state authorities, task force in my county and other counties around here. And I love going after them, taking their stuff, taking their cars, taking their cash. I love taking their ill-gotten gains, their big screen TVs that they buy with the drug money. And we've done that actively here in the county and in the region, and I'll take that to the next level in the AG's office. We have to continue the fight. It's too important.
Yeah, and I'm interested more. I guess we'll read more about the announcement you're going to make in a couple minutes about your own county. So it's fairly significant. And on a day like this, I think it does send a fairly strong message to people.
It's interesting. The timing is politically the timing is good. There was an investigative reason that we had to move last night. We hadn't planned to move last night, but sometimes in these investigations, when we think that the targets may know what we're doing, we have to swoop in and move, and that's what we did last night. So that's why we're announcing it today.
Okay. I'm going to give you a chance to do something you've probably done so many times in your career, David Freed, and that's give your closing argument for why voters should choose you.
Experience and qualifications. No matter who wins the primary on the other side, I'm the most experienced and qualified candidate for the job, and that's why I deserve to be elected.
Okay. I know this phone call was a little brief, but I'm glad we got to have it, and I look forward to finding out the details of what you're going to announce today in Cumberland County. So David Freed, running for AG in the state of Pennsylvania. It's great to have you on the show, and best of luck.
Sue, thanks for having me back on. Take care.
No probs.